Dominic Carter Show. Entertaining and informative.
On the Red Apple Podcast Network.
And what a day. A lot is going on. As I look up right now, I see in Chicago the opening of the Obama Presidential Center. All the celebrities are there, Stevie Wonder and all of them, and they're performing. And the presidents are there. You have Obama, of course, but you also have Biden, you have Clinton, and you have President Bush. And they're just having a wonderful time. And all I can think of is, if you try and hold a rally about black-on-black crime, thousands of people are there. But black-on-black crime in Chicago, where babies are shot in the face, how many people would turn out for a rally on that? But you have thousands there with plenty of smiles for the Obama Presidential Center. Dominic Carter here with you, 800-848-9222. Who knew? Who knew that a basketball team could bring the entire city of New York together? It may only be for a day. It may only be for a few hours. But the New York Knicks has brought the city of New York together. No politics right now. No red, no blue. Everybody, well, red and blue, but in terms of the Knicks colors, orange and blue, right? But no Republican, no Democrat. Everywhere in the city of New York, male, female, it doesn't matter. Everyone has on a New York Knicks jersey, shirt, hat, shorts. It's unbelievable. Who knew? Also a bit later, President Trump says to those critics of his Iran plan that you are a fool. And the mayor of New York City, Mamdani, again talking his decision of passing on the Israeli Day Parade. And what he has to say sounds like anti-Semitism to me. We have a lot to get to, but let's start with the Knicks, the healing factor. Who knew that this team could bring an entire city together? Everywhere. You see the New York Knicks. Nobody's arguing with each other. Everybody's high-fiving each other and celebrating. And, of course, you had Alicia Keys down at City Hall.
I'm gonna make it by any means. I got a pocket full of baby on New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you.
And so Alicia Keys performing. We went from that for the New York Knicks basketball team. We went from that to, of course, the legendary song that we always want to hear. This was as the confetti was coming down. Yes, we are the champions, the New York Knicks, and the team captain. I love what he had to say to you haters out there. You haters, you know, you folks that drink that haterade. Oh, let me call Dominic and give him a hard time. Jalen Brunson said what many of us would love to say.
For the world. And lastly, there's a lot of people that have a lot of negative stuff to say. There's a lot of people who have a lot of opinions. But when you prove them wrong, you really don't have to say shit to them. Nah, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
There you go, Mr. Captain. So we have a minute and a half of Mamdani, but I'm not listening to a minute and a half of Mamdani. Let's listen to a few seconds to this phony who shouldn't even be there. You talk about luck, but he's the mayor of New York City, and he was at the event in terms of leading it because he is the mayor.
Most of all, It's in that 0.4% that the Knicks do what New Yorkers have always done when we are told something is impossible. We find a way. We win. Standing here before what feels like the entire city, there is a Jalen Brunson quote I can't stop thinking about. I'm going to tell you. You are allowed to think about the worst possible scenario, but you got to go out there and do something about it. When Jalen Brunson took that pay cut, my friends, that was doing something about it.
Oh, isn't that just great?
Time after
Gag
time,
me with
we
a
thought about the
spoon,
worst
Mom
possible
Donnie.
scenario.
Shut up. And how dare you bring your racist wife out there? I guess you want to pretend that she's a regular New Yorker now, right? Well, this is the team owner, James Dolan.
So thank you for supporting our team. We're going to keep working to bring you even better basketball, although it's hard to imagine that we get much better than this. But we will, right, fellas? And thank you again for your support.
So that's the team owner, the ladies of The View, all the outstanding ladies. And we're about to start. We see all your telephone calls, 800-848-9222. The ladies of The View, what are they talking about? Well, they're the ones that stir that haterade. The ladies of The View, they stir that haterade every day. If it's not Trump, it's anything connected to Trump, I should say. So team owner Jim Dolan, who you just heard, says he's taking his basketball team, and rightfully so, to the White House to see the President of the United States of America. Listen to the ladies of The View.
I think this puts the players in a really precarious position, merely because Jim Dolan is admittedly a good friend of Donald Trump's, and to now put that on the players, your boss, the owner of the team you play for, is extending this offer, accepting this offer. I know you might get people that refuse to go. I just think it's not fair to take any of the flowers and the beauty of this moment and its unity and try to then place it on the players' back.
I totally agree. I think it puts the players in such an uncomfortable position because it was honestly the first thing I thought of once they won the championship as a new Knicks fan. I'm like, oh,
enough of that. No hating today. No hating today. So I'm looking at some of the birthday items that I have received. The best one, hands down, comes from Catherine Trunk. She said she had sent me a card. I got the card, Catherine. What makes it so great? What makes the card so great is she sent me a photo of her mom who's in her 90s, and there's a picture of Catherine here, and this really just made my day. At home, I woke up, and, this is going to sound arrogant, but I really do have everything. And so when you have everything, you're like, I'd rather have a pair of socks for Christmas. That's what I tell my kid, not a pair. Gold-toed socks, like 4 or 5 pair. Don't waste your money. So Marilyn had this nice pair of polo shorts for me, which is exactly what I wanted, and a nice polo shirt. Perfect. And maybe a little dinner, right, at the Hudson Water Club, Rockland County. That's where I like to hang out at. I don't know when we're going to get there, whether it's tonight or tomorrow, then up to Rhode Island, then back down to New York. But let's start with your telephone calls. Let's go to line 1. Liz in Florida. Liz, what's on your mind?
Well, I wrote you a song. I'd like to sing it.
Oh, boy. Is it a good one?
It's an original, so are you ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Today's your birthday, Dominic. Let's shout out loud and cut to the shtick. You're simply terrific with warmth and wit, and we all think you're a trip. You keep us smiling all day long with every story, every song. May your ratings soar, may your health stay strong. We're your family where we all belong. So here's a cheer for you to hear. Today is June 18th, my dear. You're everybody's heart and soul. And now this is your goal. Get some rest and sleep tonight so tomorrow shines a little more bright. Let your worries drift away and fly. Close your eyes and simply sigh. Just hear me out. Here's a little secret I'd like to share. When you think I'm not listening, I'm always here. Keep talking, keeping the host we adore. And remember, when you say don't tell Liz, I'm always keeping score.
That's good. So now,
happy birthday, Dominic.
Thank you. And so I saw what you put on X, that you're going to have a cake down there in my honor. Is that true?
That's true. I baked you a cake.
Wow.
A chocolate cake.
But wait. And I'm not. But wait, Liz. I'm not really a chocolate cake guy. I like vanilla frosting on my cake. But okay, we'll make an exception.
I will bake you another cake, and we'll have a vanilla and chocolate cake.
Hey,
okay?
Liz.
Not
Hey,
a
Liz.
problem.
To the haters, right? To the haters. Oh. Why does he like vanilla cake? Why doesn't he like chocolate cake? Right. That's what the haters say. But I'm going to do what Jalen Brunson said.
Who cares?
Right, there you go. Who cares? Hey, Liz, you are fantastic. Thank you for always being so positive and in doing the things that you do.
Ever, Dominic.
Thank you.
Dominic, just really have the best day. Happy birthday.
Hey,
many more.
Liz, but you didn't send me a photo of your parents. I got a beautiful picture of Catherine's mom. She is a heart stopper. And Catherine is as well. Wow. But no, Liz, you're fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do all the time and for keeping me sane 95% of the time. Liz, thank you so much. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Let's go to Debbie Lebedo, Staten Island. Young lady, I haven't heard from you in a while. A blast from the past. Where you been?
Dominic, I've been very busy, but never too busy to listen to you at 3 o'clock. And I had to call to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And you are a blessing to all of us who listen. And for those haters out there, they listen too.
That's good. How's hubby doing?
Hubby's doing good. We have a couple little medical issues, but we're taking care of everything. You have to be on top of your game, and we are,
Mm-hmm.
But we have to set up a date, Dominic. I sent you an email. So
I know. I got it. It's one of about, and you're special, but it's one of about 18 emails that I have to respond to right away. I'm going to do it. But these days, Debbie, there's not enough time in the day. And so, a joke that my wife tells at home, and she's been doing this for years, is she'll say, I got a show to do, baby, because she knows that, and she's probably listening right now, but she knows that, when I'm done with one show, it's starting to get ready for the next show. So, and then when you're done with the nighttime show, you get a few hours sleep, and then it's time to get ready for the 3 p.m. show. But you don't complain because nobody works harder than the Catsimatidis. And I mean nobody, hands down. Debbie, you are fantastic. I'm going to get back to you on those days. Hey, do you still cook as good as you cooked last year?
Oh, Dominic, yes, I cook every night. My husband always jokes with me. If I kick him out, can he come back to eat?
I heard him tell that joke. That's something I would say. But wait a minute, Debbie. Wait a minute. I saw online that you cook whiting fish. What do you know about whiting fish?
My mother used to make it, Dominic. My mother used to make it. So when you spoke about it, I couldn't believe it. And I found it in a Russian supermarket, believe it or not.
A Russian supermarket.
Yeah.
You know that's a big fish in the black community. That's like the fish in the black community. And
I'm
you cook
identifying as a black person.
Well, there you go. Well, there you go, Debbie. There you go. Thank you for the great call, Debbie. Thank you so much, folks. It is time for a break. We are coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show. Entertaining and informative.
On the Red Apple Podcast Network.
And we are back. Yetta, I received your book. You should have seen it around here today. I had half the staff in the back looking through the mail. I'm like, we got to find this book. It was delivered for me through Amazon. We couldn't find the book. So after about 20 minutes of us looking, 4 or 5 of us looking all over for this package from Amazon, from Yetta, a retired school teacher, I go to sit down. On the desk right in front of me is a packet, a white packet, a plastic packet, bubble packet from Amazon. So I have the book, Yetta. Let's go to Hoboken, Mary, line 3. Where you been, young lady? I haven't heard from you in a while.
I know. I really haven't been anywhere, to tell you the truth, Dominic, but I'll never forget meeting you, being your meet and greet, and I would have loved to help you a month ago, but I didn't get any calls, so I figured you didn't,
No, you know you're always welcomed, and Lisa always welcomed you. I don't know what happened, but the next time, right, Hoboken Mary?
Anytime you want me, I'm there for you, Dominic. I think of you all the time, and I even called Vinny and told him it's your birthday today, so maybe he'll give you a call later. But I'm not a great listener, and I apologize. I do.
No. But I want to know. I want you to tell me, how do you stay so young? Seriously, I'm serious.
I tell you the truth. Could it be the vodka? I think I told that to Joe Piscopo.
Hey, and you know what? You know what, Hoboken Mary? Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. You know, you're a hottie now, so I can imagine what you were back in the day. Woo!
Well, I tell you the truth, I always told jokes. Baby, that got me through everything. Who that goes? I'm going to be, Dominic, I'm going to entertain some senior citizens. I'm going to be older than them.
You're going to be older than them.
Excuse me?
But wait. I got another question for you, Hoboken Mary. You got it going on, personality, the looks, you're gorgeous. I want to know, how do you keep it together mentally? Because half the time, I can't remember half the names of people that are in front of me, and you're as fluid gets, and you got it going on together intellectually and physically. How do you do it?
Well, maybe I write their name. I write what they look like. I say, call them, don't call them. Oh, don't call that one.
Oh,
but anyway,
boy.
Dominic, it's been wonderful to know you and your wife and your son. I mean that. I didn't get to see your daughter when you were here in Nutley.
Mm-hmm.
But the next time I'll come, even though I don't buy a book, all right?
Oh, well, fantastic. We look forward to seeing you, Hoboken Mary. You are one in a million. Thank you for the call. Thank you so much. Let's go to Leah, line 1, New Jersey. Leah, what's going on?
Hi, Dominic. I heard it's your birthday.
Yes. Thank you.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank you.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
So what's
God
going
bless
on?
You. I
Thank
wish you much happiness and health. I'm calling about all these crazy so-called celebrations, which actually are like riots, and these kids going insane, burning stuff.
Absolutely.
I think there should definitely be.
Hey, Leah. Wait, Leah, do me a favor, please. Just hold for a few minutes because I have a Heart National break, and I'm going to come back to you. So please do me that favor. Time for a break, folks. We're coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show. Entertaining and informative.
On the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Dominic, it's your birthday, Dominic. Dominic, time to celebrate you, Dominic. Yeah, it's your birthday today. Yeah, come on. Catch a show 3 to 4. Catch a show 12 to 1. Dominic on WABC. Yeah. Time to celebrate you year after year, yeah. Dominic, it's your birthday, Dominic. It's your birthday, Dominic. It's your birthday, Dominic. It's your birthday, time to celebrate you, yeah. Happy birthday, yeah.
Mr. Carter, happy birthday to you.
Mr. Carter, Dominic Carter, it's your birthday, yeah.
And don't forget Mr. Click.
And if they try to be slick, introduce them to Mr. Click.
Jimmy Fontanez, Staten Island, and Helen, thank you so much. If they get slick, introduce them to Mr. Click. I like that. If the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit. If you get slick, you get introduced to Mr. Slick. Before I continue, you know what I'm thinking about, folks? So the Knicks, everybody's wearing Knicks jerseys, T-shirts, hats, shorts, everything New York Knicks around here. Oh, Phil doesn't have on anything. Oh, Phil's a hater. He doesn't like the Knicks. He's a great guy. 100%, $100,000. Covers my rear side every single day, as well as you, Carlos, right? You guys hold it down when I'm a little cuckoo, right? But you guys don't laugh at that. That ain't funny. That ain't too funny. But you guys hold it down. And I see Kevin over there. He's smiling. But anyway, and hi, Kevin. But he doesn't have on his Knicks, but everybody else does. And so what I'm thinking about right now, folks, before I go back to Leah and your telephone calls, as the Knicks were presented the key to the city, and they're standing there with Mom Donnie, what do they really think about this guy? Are they saying to themselves, he's a clown, but we've got to do the right thing because if we don't, Mr. Dolan's going to have our head? I wonder, and Dolan threw some shade at Mom Donnie himself, by the way. But the Knicks are going to the White House. That's going to be interesting to see President Trump, and that'll be the first NBA team to visit Trump during his tenures at the White House. And a minute ago, I was talking to Leah in New Jersey. She was bringing up those knuckleheads that tried to tear down the city after the Knicks won the championship. Line one, Leah, go right ahead, please.
Dominic, I think there should be a curfew. If you look at the footage on the videos, they were all young kids. They should be home, but they were out burning things. And here's the thing. I've heard you and I've heard other people refer to them as animals. And animals they do not act that way. I think these kids need a lot of guidance, but some of them I think they have the devil in them, the spirit of the devil, and it's kind of electric, and it goes through all of them, and they say, oh, let's start a fire, let's break a window, and they all just that mob mentality. It's wrong, and I just think that they shouldn't be referred to as animals. They're evil.
So what's a better term? Okay, but Leah, as you're talking about now you're going to say this guy is out of his mind. A lot of the videos I watch when I'm off air, like when I go online, I guess the algorithms, they know these are the videos, or when like lions attack other animals, or when like when alligators attack, and I can't watch when they snatch like the deer. It's brutal. But so I watched this one the other day, Leah. My wife is going to say, you don't need to say everything that comes to your mind, but I'm going to say it, man. I'm going to say it. So I'm watching the video the other day. And it's these two female lions, I guess, and they got a zebra, and the zebra can't defend itself anymore. I guess they're tired, and the zebra is on its back trying to kick, but it can't get one of the lions. They know to get out of the way. And so you see one of the lions rip the skin off the zebra as they're starting to eat the lion, to eat the zebra, and he's screaming. He or she is screaming. And I'm looking at this. So you're saying don't call these savages animals. So what do I call them? Mommy didn't teach them nothing. Daddy's not around. They don't know how to act. You can't give them anything. They grew up on welfare. They'll never amount to anything. So what should I call them, Leah?
I think they're possessed, but I think that they need love, and I think that they need guidance from every adult. I work in a school, and I teach these kids, you got to be respectful. You know what? Maybe they don't have everything, but you have to tell them you love them, and you have to tell them how to act properly, because I got kids that don't act properly, and I say, sit down. We're going to act like gentlemen. You're going to be kind. You're going to be respectful, and you're going to treat people good. And because all we have is each other. And breaking windows and starting buses on fire, that is not cool, bro.
Okay. So I hear you, Leah, and I have to move on. Leah says that I need to show them love. I need to show them compassion. Well, here's my love. Go sit in Rikers for 2 weeks, and we'll see how you feel after that. We'll see if you still feel like ripping stuff up and burning buses and attacking police officers. Go sit in Rikers for 2 weeks. That's the most love you're going to get from me, Leah. Thank you. Thank you for the call. So in a moment, I'm going to continue with some of your calls, but I want you to listen to Mayor Haight, who had the nerve to have his wife at this event. He had the nerve to have his wife at this event. But Mom Donnie asked again about not being at the Israeli Day Parade in an interview, and his answer to me is borderline anti-Semitic. Notice whenever he's asked this, he says, my job is to provide security. No, Slick. Your job is to be a moral leader of the city in every regard. Providing security is, yes, very important, but that's not your only job, Mr. Slick. Listen to Mom Donnie in this interview.
You were out with your congressional hopeful Brad Lander this past weekend, who also will be there at the Sanders rally. But you guys were at a Jewish-Muslim solidarity rally. And I bring that up because I contrast that a little bit with your decision not to be at the Israel Day Parade, which you've been very public about why you did not want to be there. My question is, what do you see as the difference in those solidarity appearances? And do you think it sends the wrong message to Jewish members of the city who did go to that Israel Day Parade?
You know, I've said time and again that I believe as the mayor of our city that the ability for a parade to take place, for it to be safe and secure, should not be contingent on whether or not the mayor is present. There are a number of New Yorkers who attended that parade. My job was to prepare for that parade, to work with our police department to ensure that it could be a safe experience. And also that solidarity with a government that is committing genocide is a very different thing than a question of solidarity with people of a specific faith. I'm proud to be a mayor of a city with the largest Jewish population in this country, and I'm prouder still of the kind of solidarity we've seen across the city. And to your point about former controller and hopefully soon to be Congressman Brad Lander, he is such an incredible example of what that solidarity can look like and how we want this to be a city where we don't just ask ourselves, can we keep Jewish New Yorkers safe? No, we want the threshold to be higher than safety. We want to ask ourselves, how can we celebrate and cherish Jewish New Yorkers?
Well, why don't you start with your wife, Mamdani? Why don't you show her how to act, lead by example? Or I would say she show you, but she's the one that's racist and anti-Semitic, so you have to show her. Or I would say maybe your father could show her, but wait a minute, he's as worse as your wife is. Or I would say your mother could show them, but then wait a minute, she's possibly just as bad as they are. So that leaves only you, Mamdani. You're the only angel in the family. And do you think we believe that? Do you think we don't know your true colors? True colors. What does Cindy Lauper say? But true colors, that's what it's. What does she say? What does she say? Somebody help me with the words. If you're in the car, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Cindy Lauper. I love Cindy Lauper. So, to go, Cindy. True colors. True colors. You are Cindy in your cute way, but not you, Mamdani. We see you. We got our eye on you, Mamdani. We know what you are. And Catherine Trunk just made a great point. I didn't get it. But thank you, Catherine. Where she says that Mamdani talked about Brunson taking that $100 million less, whatever it was in his contract. I think $113 million. That's self-serving to Mamdani's agenda. I didn't even look at it that way, Catherine. Thank you for the heads up. It's self-serving. Stop playing politics, Mamdani. We see you. True colors, as Cindy Lauper just said. Let's go to Judith in Brooklyn, line 2. Judith, what's on your mind?
Happy birthday, Dominic.
Thank you, Judith. What's going on?
That is basically on my mind. You're on my mind. Happy birthday. I knew about it a while ago, and I kept it in my head, and then I'm calling you today. It's a very special day.
Oh, thank you.
And you know something? Dominic, June 18, I love the number 18. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
18 is the numerical equivalent to the Jewish alphabet that spells in Hebrew chai, which means life. So I want to wish you, Dominic, great health, wealth, happiness, wisdom, and a long life. And a long life.
Okay,
all
but
right?
now I'm going to put, that was wonderful, but I'm going to put you on the spot. Because now all over my Twitter, everybody's praising Liz for her singing ability. What do you have, Judith? I'm putting you on the spot, live. You have something?
I want to tell you something. Where is Carlos? I'm very, very disappointed in Carlos. Doesn't he have an applause, an ovation button, like for that great, amazing thing that Liz presented?
Uh-huh.
And I have two questions. Dominic, I have two very important questions.
You got a good point there.
Dominic, I've got
you should see him scrambling now to cue up the sound. See?
Yeah, well, you know what? Better late than never. This is the Liz. This is the Liz.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Dominic,
that was pretty good, what she
Dominic,
did. Yes,
Dominic, I want to ask you two questions.
Yes.
I want to ask you two questions.
Yes.
Two questions.
Yes.
Lollipop, lollipop. So let me ask you, on the lollipop, 2 questions. Wait, listen. I got 2 questions.
Okay.
Was it sugar-free?
Of course
and
it wasn't.
What flavor?
You know what?
Was it?
I didn't open it, but I was serious, Judith. I was not leaving that dermatologist's office. They could have, those women, Marilyn, the doctor, and the nurse, they could have laughed at me from the other day until now. But there's even a story behind that, Judith, right? So I can't get it together lately. I can't, all the emails and all the texting, I can't keep up. I'm being real with you, right? So I leave the doctor's office. I don't know why they have such bad communication skills. So she gave me the steroid shot. She also gave me an antibiotic pill. And I could have sworn she said it was a cream. And turns out it was a cream. But at my CVS, they were out of the cream. So they have an option where they can send you to the nearest CVS. So for me, the nearest CVS is only about a mile away, but I was lost in Bardonia, I think. So last night, I'm like, in between shows, rushing between shows, I'm like, honey, I'm tired. Can you please come with me to CVS to pick up my medicine? Ah! Ah! That's what it sounds like to us men. Ah! Okay, let's go. So we go. Honey, can I sit here in the car? I'm tired. I got a show to do tonight. I'm tired. So she goes inside. Sure enough, we didn't know if they had cream for me. Cream, and so now I got this cream on my face. So yes, I was proud, Judith, to get my lollipop. Grown man, 62 years old, but I enjoyed my lollipop. I didn't eat it, but it was a comfort thing.
Oh, how funny! I thought you ate it, and I wondered what flavor you chose.
No,
Well,
I don't know what the flavor was, but the nurse gave it to me, and she had to like bite her lip to stop from laughing. They call me a big baby. I don't care. Hey, Judith, is it true that us men that we can't take anything? Is it true that if men had to have babies, we would have no population?
100%. Not even a doubt in my mind, sir. Not even a doubt in my mind. Okay. But you know something? There are sugar-free lollipops if you really want to know.
Yeah, you're still on this lollipop thing.
Maybe Liz from Florida will send you like these sugar-free lollipops, you know?
Don't say that because you know Liz will do it. Liz or Sandra or somebody will send me sugar-free lollipops.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, listen, to be very serious, I'm serious. God bless you, Dominic.
Well,
and I wish you all the best and a long life because I told you your number 18. I happen to love your number. It's part of my code on my phone number, you should know, because 18 represents life. Life. So I want you to have good, long life and all the goodies, everything great in your life because you deserve it because you are great yourself. How's that?
Thank you, Judith, for the great call. But yes, folks, Judith made fun of my lollipop, but I had my lollipop. So what, Carlos? So what, Philippe? So what? I'm a grown man. Yes, I had the lollipop. I'm sorry. And I wasn't leaving without the lollipop. And so the lady was literally biting her tongue as she came out and made sure that everybody in the reception area could see that she had a big bowl that they give kids the lollipops. And she said, Mr. Carter, here's your lollipop. Pick whichever one you want. It is what it is. Time for a break. We're coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show. Entertaining and informative.
On the Red Apple Podcast Network.
And the Tunnel to Towers Foundation final thoughts of the day. Thank you, Miss DMS. You folks are really schooling me today. Hey, Mom Donnie. DMS is correct. Mom Donnie, while you're so busy to Jalen Brunson's backside, don't forget that his wife is Jewish. Mom Donnie. I wonder how that works with you and your wife and your mother and your father, the whole family. Mom Donnie. Let's go back to your telephone call. Stacy in Colorado, line 1. Stacy, what's on your mind?
Well, first of all, happy birthday, Dominic.
Well, thank you, Stacy. So what's going on?
Well, I was listening to, first of all, let me just mention about the people in the streets after the Knicks winning. That's terrible. I want to say that my aunt back in the day, and I grew up in California, she protested for example, against Vietnam War out in Berkeley, and they did nearly nothing like what these protesters did. It's terrible. I don't know what to think. I think that some parents are good parents, but maybe don't keep tabs on their kids and kind of see who do they hang out with, because they could
Stacey,
be.
Hey, Stacey, I want you to help me. So what do I call these little savages?
Yeah, I know. I agree with you.
Well, I need a term to call them, because the last caller, she was correct. Animals don't behave that way. So what do I call these little savages? If I say little monkeys, they'll say, "Oh, that's racial," even though it's a black host.
I don't even know what to call them.
You can't call them little monkeys. So I need another term.
I know. I don't even know what to call them, because at this point, kids do wild things, and I call them kids, even when they're in their 20s. I have 20-year-olds. Now, they don't do things like that. But
so wait. You said you have 20-year-olds. Your kids, your own kids?
Yeah, I have two. I have twin boys. They're my youngest, but
and how are they doing?
Yes,
are they doing well in life?
They're doing very well in life.
Great. So mom is happy.
Mom is very happy, and Daddy's very happy.
All right, so both parents are very happy. What makes you happy about your boys?
Because what they're doing in life, and they have moral values. We just raised them right. And the fact that they learn from us at an early age and continue being, I would say, respectable human beings on this earth and doing good for people.
Well, Stacey, I would call these protesters little monkeys, but my wife would get mad at me, and then I'm sure management would say, "You can't say that, Dominic." So, I need a term. I don't know what to call them. I call them animals, but they are like little monkeys scattering all over. You can't say that. That's racist. It's racist. So I don't know what to call them, Stacey.
I don't know what to call them either, but switching subjects quickly, I'm going to mention this. Mondani, you mentioned him not going to some event that has to do with Israel.
Yes, the Israeli Day Parade.
I don't understand that, because I've been in radio for years, and I host a show. And I have trained, or I would say coach, in the past, new upcoming radio show hosts in my area. And when I did that, I told them, and this kind of goes with Mamdani, is, you can't choose who your guests in the fact of, oh, this one's Republican, this one's Democratic. I host a business talk radio show.
Right.
So it's like,
I'm down to the last 10 seconds of the show, Stacey.
Okay.
It's got to be quick.
Sorry. All right. Well, I just don't agree. He needs to go to all events because he's the mayor.
We agree on that, Stacey. Congratulations on your two boys, to you and your husband. Folks, on America's darkest day, 9/11, America vowed to never forget. Help our nation keep that promise. Donate $11 a month and amplify your impact with a car or land donation. Go to T2T.org. That's T, the number 2, T.org. I am back live at midnight.
Thanks for listening to The Dominic Carter Show. You can hear The Dominic Carter Show weekdays at 3 p.m. and Monday through Thursday at midnight and Sunday starting at 11 p.m. on 77 WABC. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?